Chapter 25 of Revelations of Divine Love, read for LibriVox.org by David Barnes. Revelations of Divine Love by Julian of Norwich. The 11th Revelation, Chapter 25. I wot well that thou wouldst see my blessed Mother. Wilt thou see in her how thou art loved? And with this same cheer of mirth and joy our good Lord looked down on the right side, and brought to my mind where Our Lady stood in the time of his passion, and said, Wilt thou see her? And in this sweet word it was as if he had said, I wot well that thou wouldst see my blessed Mother, for after myself she is the highest joy that I might show thee, and much pleasance and worship to me. And most she is desired to be seen of my blessed creatures, and for the high, marvellous, singular love that he hath to this sweet maiden, his blessed Mother, Our Lady Saint Mary, he showed her highly rejoicing, as by the meaning of these sweet words, as if he said, Wilt thou see how I love her, that thou mightest joy with me in the love that I have in her, and she in me? And also, unto more understanding this sweet word, our Lord speaketh to all mankind that shall be saved, as it were all to one person, as if he said, Wilt thou see in her how thou art loved? For thy love I made her so high, so noble, and so worthy, and this pleaseth me, and so will I that it doeth thee. For after himself she is the most blissful sight. But hereof am I not learned to long to see her bodily presence while I am here, but the virtues of her blessed soul, her truth, her wisdom, her charity, whereby I may learn to know myself and reverently dread my God. And when our good Lord had showed this and said this word, Wilt thou see her? I answered and said, Yea, good Lord, I thank thee, yea, good Lord, if it be thy will. Oftentimes I prayed this, and I weened to have seen her in bodily presence, but I saw her not so. And Jesus in that word showed me ghostly sight of her, right as I had seen her afore little and simple. So he showed her then high and noble and glorious, and pleasing to him above all creatures. And he willeth that it be known, that so all those that please them in him should please them in her, and in the pleasance that he hath in her, and she in him. And to more understanding he showed this example, as if a man love a creature singularly above all creatures, he willeth to make all creatures to love and to have pleasance in that creature that he loveth so greatly. And in this word that Jesus said, Wilt thou see her? Methought it was the most pleasing word that he might have given me of her, with that ghostly showing that he gave me of her. For our Lord showed me nothing in special but Our Lady Saint Mary, and her he showed 3 times. The first was as she was with child. The second was as she was in her sorrows under the cross. The third is as she is now, in pleasing worship and joy. End of chapter 25. This recording is in the public domain.